Keep fear games.
Hide in either the garbage or the piles of money.
Those are clearly money.
That's my preferred terrain.
No, I put like bunches of garbage in case rogues wanted to hide somewhere.
That was my mindset. Is I was like, it can be one of the two, but either way, you could probably dive into it.
You can still hide in a pile of money.
You know what?
You could also like misty step yourself, and then I could like run to you and get a little extra, and then you'd be safe too.
Yeah, I think I'll use my last spell slot. I think I might just take the opportunity attack and run 30 feet.
Alrighty.
So I'm just gonna do. We'll go and do the opportunity attack.
Yeah. First, the bugbear is going to swing at you. That'll be 10 with a bugbear, which I believe misses. The illithid is going to swing with you. And that will be an 18 to hit.
I cast shield to make that my class action.
Alright, so they both miss?
Yes.
Alright, so you made your 5-foot step.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Alrighty.
Now here.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Oren, it is now your turn.
So which way did we come from? Like, where are the guards in relation to us now in the alleyway?
Like, there are guards in massive crowds on either side.
No, but I mean, like in the alleyway where we were fighting before.
Oh, that was over there.
So it's back that way? Okay.
The trifecta wording says if you guys want to use it for like anything there, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, okay.
Just for your reference.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
Well, then I'll just disengage and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll splash in the puddle next to you and then I'll like hop
Alright,
in.
roll me a d10, please.
Ew.
Oh, you splash first splashing in the puddle?
Yeah, roll me a d10.
I'll make a big splash.
Oh boy.
That one wasn't good anyway. 4.
You take 4 damage as a bear trap clamps down onto your foot.
Oh my goodness.
And you're now held in place.
Ow. Well, can I pick it then with my action? Or?
You can attempt to try and break free, either through picking it or stealth. So either sleight of hand or just like brute strength.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stealth. I'm not strong, so.
Yeah, give me your sleight of hand to try and like pop
26.
it over with a pin. Alright, you do manage to pop it with its safety pin with one of your lockpicks, and so it lets go of your foot now. But that was your action to break it open.
Well, I still have my movement then, so I'll be like, you want to pass me the rock?
You moved what, like 5,
Yeah,
10,
15,
15, 20, 25?
Yeah, my movement and my action, and then my bonus action too.
Yeah, you still have your bonus action.
So I can move 25 more feet. If
yeah, extra rogue, that's right.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you want me to wait and cast invisibility on you, or do you want to just take it?
I mean, what's the range of it? Because I could just keep running. Yeah. I mean, they'll probably catch up to us. Because like a bugbear, he'll definitely catch up.
Yeah. Alright, let's take it and go.
Or I'll grab it from you, and I've had my splash, so I'm just gonna.
Now it would be a bonus action to grab it from him, which means you wouldn't be able to dash.
Oh, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Well, I can't just like reach my hand out and grab it, or.
No, I'm not using the what's that one rule that you brought up? Yeah, I don't like that rule. It's really weird when it comes to like doors and stuff.
Well, that's the thing is like that's what it's for. Is like you can.
I know, but I'm using an older rule as like a house rule. Like, I'm using the 3.5 where it was an actual action to grab anything. Because with interaction, it's like you run into problems where like if you want to open a door, Like, let's say you draw out both your weapons and you charge up to a door. Interaction says you're not allowed to open the door because you already pulled out 2 weapons. So I think it's weird. So because I don't really like it that much, I'm using old school, like 3.5 house ruling.
Stone is there now.
Alright, so you've now grabbed the stone.
Well, I guess that's it then. That's all my actions.
Alright, before the bad guys go, they were holding.
Holding. Not what you want.
I want to get the stone back and just use that.
Actually, I could just use all 3 of them instead of that one.
Might as well. Just let them all match.
Those are spears, which actually they have short bows. Actually, they have hand crossbows.
Same. I have one of those.
Where's my d20? There it is.
Are they more kinky like me?
No, they're kobolds.
They deserve to die.
These 3 are gonna volley. One of them's gonna go for you. The other 2 are gonna go for you.
The only monsters that deserve to live are kinky.
Okay. The first one completely utterly misses him. The 2 going for you are gonna be 20 and 16.
20 hits.
All right. Crossbow bolt of 5 stabs into you.
Okay.
It's only
All right, and now the bad guy's turn.
The reality of this is like the arrow that gets taken.
Those 3 are going to shoot again at the same targets.
You guys chose the wrong direction around.
That is a 14, which I believe misses you. Him. Okay, so it actually hits you then. So, hand crossbow bolts of 8 goes into you. And then 2 at you. That's going to be a 21 and a 17.
Yep, they both hit.
The first one is 9. The second one is 4. Minimum and maximum. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to attack you with one of his tentacles. That is a 18 to hit you.
It hits.
Alright, first, because this is a complicated one, I will need you to give me a... Here, let me read it off, 'cause it's easier for read this way. I need you to give me an intelligence save.
Is it magic?
It's new. It's him. It's the horror of him, grabbing your face with tentacles.
That is a 12.
12. Unfortunately, you failed.
Oh man.
So, that's not bad. I'm never use that one again. You take 9 points of damage from the tentacle itself, and then I just said I'm not going to use it again. I need more 10s. Right.
that didn't seem loaded at all. Just 2 10s.
I mean, time to make a new character, so.
Right? I'm like, geez. You're probably just straight dead.
That is 69 psychic damage.
I mean, yeah, I'm dead, but that's a cool number to go out on.
Yeah.
Right?
And as you die, he extracts your brain. So
Well, pleasant.
I apologize.
Brain. He can't pick it up now, though. This is your chance.
All right, that is a 13 from the bugbear, and that's a 10. So the bugbear misses both times. All right, and then because they're tired of hiding, this one pops up and is going to shoot at Raynor. That's a 21 from a crossbow. I didn't actually roll that. I just dropped it. There we go. That is a 6 damage from a crossbow bolt. That one's gonna pop up and also shoot at Raynor. That is a 23, and that's 5 damage from another crossbow bolt to Raynor. Alrighty.
Are those 2 more kobolds?
Yeah, those are also kobolds as well. I just only have 3 kobold minis, so.
Well, this one is like a previous edition's kobold.
Oh no, actually that's a mini I made. It was supposed to be a goblin paladin.
Well, old edition kobolds look like that.
Yeah. We
They have
5.
gone through like 8 different designs.
Yeah, goblins are no longer green, which upsets me, so they're kind of that brownish color. But no, that is the bad guy's turn, and it is now Aurelia's turn.
Color green is triggering.
Was that?
I said the color green is triggering to me.
Then I shouldn't show you the goblin I painted green because I hated the brown color. What was the question? Sorry. I was talking about the color green with our bard.
No, because I don't think I need to.
Is speed building a new character? I'm good at speed building.
This is why I stay
I
away.
can make a
I don't think we
character
need to
about 10
disengage.
Yeah.
If everybody stays on the
My problem
balcony,
is always
who would
the
get the
background.
stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is always the hardest part for me.
Oh, wait. You don't have to tell your mother that you're dead.
Yeah, somebody will.
And your dad.
Poor Zolab.
Aurelia, what are you doing?
Having a discussion.
Yeah, I just wanted to break it up because it is your turn still.
Oh, it is my turn?
Yeah.
Bad guys are done.
Bad guy's finished.
I thought there were more bad guys. Sorry.
Well,
There's probably more bad guys. We just don't see them yet.
that's all the kobolds, I'll tell you that much. There's only 5 kobolds.
So I'm just going to cry a little since we lost our party member.
Unfortunately, if the Mind Flayer hits, it's pretty much an insta-kill.
Yeah, I kind of.
So,
I'm just going to hold my action right now.
I've bought you time, my gnome brother.
Run and hide.
there's going to be a funeral.
I hope they'll bury me in my purple suit. I died wearing it. I wanted.
You're going to have an entire purple funeral because of your dad, Zolob.
You need to get Zolob to like, actually like...
Alright, Aurelia, what are you doing?
Holding.
Okay, you're holding?
Yeah.
Okay, root beer. Your cat is below you. You're still on the
And
balcony.
you only just met your mom.
I know.
Alright, which one? This one?
She's gonna re-meet Zolob at my funeral. My
They
mom
all
and
look
dad's
like kobolds.
reunion, So bittersweet.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Actually,
Yeah, maybe.
I will cast Hail of Thorns as a bonus action.
Okay.
1,000 gold and 5 something, right?
That is a...
Which actually, cool things about illithids, when they eat your brain, they absorb all of your knowledge, except for arcane. So he now knows everything Orin knows.
Great.
He knows that your mother
Oh, yeah,
was a
you should
human.
probably loot his
He
mom.
gained an intense hatred for halflings.
Oh.
It's blinding him.
That's, I got a 24.
Yeah, you hit the kobold with the 24. I believe those are dex saves for Hail of Thorns, I believe. He's still going to take arrow damage from the first hit, though.
We also lost our gnome sheriff.
Oh my god, yeah, that badge.
Took 7
Not
damage.
looking good for us gnomes out here.
The kobold took 7 damage.
They showed it to
Already?
you, the halfling.
The kobold takes
Oh,
7.
take the half.
What? How does Hail of Thorn work? So like I said, I believe it's a dex save.
I don't know what the DC is because I still don't know how to do it.
It would be your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency modifier plus 8.
Yeah, it's a 9.
It's a 9?
The only thing I suck at.
You're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom's important to rangers. One failed.
Maybe look at that.
They both actually failed.
Wow, that's impressive.
So give me Hail of Thorn damage.
He gave me $5 first one, so he takes 10 damage.
He's dead. 4 damage. They're kobolds. They're meant to be fought at like level 1. All right. As you fire, your arrow explodes with just like spiky vines, obliterating one of the kobolds hiding in the trash. All right. It is now Raynor, unless you or your cat wants to move.
No, it's
Okay.
time to see if Raynor is going to make a smart decision.
Run up and kick it like it's a door.
30. Excellent.
I think mistakes have everything.
Let's turn around, kick it in the butt.
Okay.
Burning hands right there. Only
Yes,
hits
burning
you.
hands.
Thunderwave.
All right.
No, it only will hit this square area. He's outside of it. There's a 15 cube centered around me.
It's 15 feet.
Yeah, cube.
No,
Let me see it.
Cube, so like.
Yeah. So I think it's what he's saying.
Meaning like it would be 15 on the
15 foot
sides.
cube.
It would be 5,
Yeah,
10.
it's what he's saying. Is it's a 15-foot cube. So yeah, it's literally, it's just these guys.
It would be like a circle with a 5-foot radius, but a cube.
Yeah, so they must make Constitution saves.
All right, Constitution saves. I'm gonna switch it up with poison and fire. Green, red. All right, the bugbear made it. The Illithid got a 7.
Okay.
Unless you somehow, using the standard array of stats, have a negative to your have a negative 3 to your intelligence. It should be fine.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Do I take half for the succeed or not?
Push to succeed.
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure. Okay, so 6 and.
Directly away from you.
All right, and then so there'd be.
That wasn't as helpful as I hoped, but oh well.
Alrighty. Everyone hears thunder just echo through like the alleyway. Everyone has tinnitus. All right.
They do it.
Difficulties. Stuff.
Everybody prepare for seeing
Well, we could probably use them at this point.
All right. So that was your turn, correct?
Yeah.
All right, Raven.
Okay. Let's see. What shall I do?
Oh, wait. The Necromancer would be dead at this point, wouldn't it?
What is the range?
He got hit with the thunder wave though.
5, 10.
Red or blue?
Blue.
The halfling necromancer is still alive.
Okay.
I was about to say, Red's never failed us
Oh, he's
except
still
for every
unconscious.
time.
Hasn't been long enough for him to wake up.
So I moved, and I'm going to yell at him. I'm going to be like, "Get away from him, you beast!" And cast Vicious Mockery on the bugbear.
Alrighty.
Please make a wisdom save.
Wisdom. I guarantee you that's a fail. I'm not even gonna look up his stats.
Yay! He takes 3 points of damage and has disadvantage on his next attack.
Alrighty. Gimbal, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm going to rummage. I'm going to grab the stone. And I'm also going to grab the most expensive looking piece of equipment he has.
The sack of gems.
Yeah, the sack of gems.
Alright, so give me your perception. Or no, your investigation.
Investigation.
Yep.
We use the sack of gems.
It's in his hand, right?
Yeah, but to define the sack of gems, give me your investigation.
Investigation. That's a 14.
Alright. You use your bonus action to grab the stone, use your action to get the bag of gems. because you had to find it.
Can I not do that then?
If you want to leave the bag of gems, yes.
Yeah.
You can always just go and grab the bag of gems later.
Unless you die.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to do Misty Step.
Okay, so you're using your action to pick up the stone then?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, away. Hey, Raven.
The gnome appears in front of you, miraculously.
You have your brain.
And is that it for you?
I got the stone. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I'm more amazed that you have your brain.
Barely.
Alright, he has disadvantage, so...
Before the bad guys go,
Oh, wait, no. I still have movement.
oh, you still have movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Alright,
Cool. So before the bad guys go, I'm gonna heal.
you're gonna heal who?
I'm gonna heal our wonderful little gnome.
Oh, okay.
Who's still actually
Alrighty.
So, yeah. And I'm gonna pray really, really hard that you get out of here with that stone intact. So I will heal you for 1 hit.
I only have 21 health.
But honestly, is there anyone else that's so
I have the stone. I am the MVP.
So any leftover health?
He's dying.
Alright, and
You might want to. I don't think anybody else is taking damage unless.
I have damage.
So if you, how much to heal you?
I was 13 to 21. That's what, 8 months.
So still have 12 points of health.
That takes me back up to full.
And you split it however you want. Then again,
you're also not really in combat, though. Alright, so is that it for you?
yeah, that's it for me.
You could jump off the balcony.
Why would I do that?
So that if, like, next round maybe I could attack you. I don't know. Alright. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need Raven, Float, and Gimbal all to give me intelligence saves.
I made it. I'm good.
I'm not. 7.
So you failed. What'd you get? You made it and you failed. You're going to take half damage. You two on the side are going to take full damage. Right.
Yeah, we're good. First one peaceful.
That's 23 full damage, 11 half damage.
Okay, we're good.
You should be okay.
They don't have. Float has 2 hit points.
I have 4.
Okay. 10, 15, 20. Alright, the one kobold runs up onto you. That's 20 to hit you. Alright, with a short sword, he swings for 8 damage.
I'm fine. 3 health.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 15, 20,
They're ignoring our
25,
bodies.
30. Alright, the 3 kobolds all shoot at you. The first one is going to miss horribly with a 10. The next one is going to hit, going to miss with a 14, I believe.
They suck.
They do. They're meant for level 1 players. And the last one is going to do a 23 to hit.
So close.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down. But I'm not dead.
Alright. With his bonus action, he picks up the stone.
No! Kill the kobold!
With pleasure.
5, 10. You're allowed to attack him when he leaves your space.
I will.
15. Give me your attack roll.
After I disengage, float.
Will a 12 hit?
New.
10, 15, I'll attack after I disengage.
25, 30. He's going to attack you twice. There we go.
He does.
With disadvantage, his first swing is a 17. All right, and his second swing with disadvantage is a 20. I'm going to use those for now. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, his first swing does 12 points of damage. And unfortunately, because I said he attacked you twice, take one, one of your little pips. One fail.
Nah, we're fine.
All right.
Just gotta run.
They have no reason to keep attacking me.
And that is it for the bad guys. It is now Aurelia's turn.
So I need to probably heal you.
This isn't insult to you. It's just I really need to get this out of my mouth.
What? Oh,
I'm using your old.
My poor dead character.
Let them take the stone at this point.
No.
If we had those gold, we could reincarnate them.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm
I
going
doubt
to
you have
jump,
those.
I have like
but use the rope
400
to
on my
get
body,
down,
so.
and
I have 16.
Cobalt in the face. Hopefully,
How much do we have in the bar
get
fund?
on float and you disengage.
Well, I had 3 healing potions, and those are like
Running off the map, you just left the fight.
50 each or something.
Still have
Yeah, we pulled up enough money. We could probably get some of the reincarnate stuff.
So I've got half of it essentially. Maybe Mert could take Mercy and cover the other half.
You're a ranger.
Well, we might be able to do that.
That's a fightery type.
Though you'll probably be a different with your lord. You could get reincarnated as a half.
But I think if I get
I hope not. I really hope not.
Now I just want to get you reincarnated so you become a halfling.
He can't be brought back. He doesn't have a brain. He perma-dead.
And again, I have 15 hit points. I'm not.
Can we
I ate
purchase
his brain.
a fake brain?
Reincarnate gives them a brand new body.
Or if you can
Oh,
do a
reincarnation,
big
yeah.
split it, that's
He can't be revived, but yeah, reincarnation you can do.
Yeah.
Because that's transferring his soul over to
1,000
something new.
gold.
So you just gotta find a bunch of druids to reincarnate him.
Emerald Enclave. I hated you, but
7 plus 8, 15 to everyone I can see.
we all heal 15.
Prayer healing. It's 6 people that I can see. My choice.
Sweet.
Because I'm a life player, I could get like
All right, we're back to root beer, I believe.
Okay, so
I'm not dying anymore.
snipe the kobold.
All right, give it an attack roll.
I was already full health. They're ignoring me.
you should probably do something about that.
I'm working on it.
23,
You hit.
2 damage.
2 damage. He's still alive.
With a bow,
Yeah. How did you only do 2?
Yeah, I forgot.
you should be doing plus 7 for that.
Plus 7.
Not plus 7.
Plus
Plus
3 piercing.
He would get his dexterity added to it. So
plus 4.
So 6.
6. You just do kill him.
Hey, you did kill him.
The mind. Oh, the kobold. I thought he was attacking the mind flayer.
Then
I was like,
Oh,
I
no.
can I
killed the
go
mind
down
flayer.
there? Can I go down the blue?
That would be 5. Give me athletics.
19.
All right. How much movement do you have?
I have 30
And where are you trying to go?
to my panther.
That would take you 20 to get there. Unless you want to hop on, then it would be 25. Like you're beside your panther with a 20-foot movement. So you're gonna do it. So he's on top of the panther now. Okay, yeah.
Who here? Oh wait, no. I'm the only. Besides him, I'm the only one down.
You, him. There's 4 people that are down on the ground right now.
4 people.
Just 2 people are laying over, but they got just got
We're both
healed.
We're both staying.
Yeah.
We both just come back. So
Yeah.
we can move next turn.
So I'll leave you guys getting the stone. I'm going to disengage.
You don't need to disengage. You're not within an attack threat of anybody.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. So I don't get kills.
Yeah, but
All
we need
right.
to-
So
we
I have
need
to ask
slow
you:
people down.
are you leaving combat then?
I'm just going to move, like, over.
Okay. You gonna stop there? Okay.
No, I sniped. I killed one of them.
All right. It is now Raynor's turn. You are surrounded by enemies, but they don't seem to really be paying any attention to you.
They don't care.
Bear off me if you can.
Yeah. Well, I can't really do that without getting aggressive opportunity attacks, so...
You can disengage with your action.
Yeah, you could disengage if you wanted to, but that would use your action.
I could Firebolt a bugbear.
All right, give me an attack roll. Firebolt.
16.
You miss.
No, I can't put my bugbear on yet.
Yeah, don't say the number out loud unless it's your actual attack.
Sorry. 18.
18, you hit.
Okay. 1d10. Where's the d10?
The death one.
This is the X. There we go.
Yeah, that's a 10 right there.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Is he dead?
No. He's got a singed mark on him. All right. Are you gonna move at all? Are you gonna move at all?
No, I'm just gonna
Okay.
stay here and opportunity attack them when they move.
Alrighty. Remember, you only get one reaction, so
Oh.
make sure to pick wisely when you use it. Raven.
I'm going to look up at the bugbear,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say to him in deep speech, I'm going to be like, "You are very scary," but because it's in deep speech, it sounds very ominous, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right. His save is a 17.
He passed. Well, he still takes damage.
He's used to hearing deep speech from the Illithid.
Wow.
Nice.
I rolled a 14. So
That's
he
on a
takes
fail?
seven.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he takes 7 damage.
Oh, okay. He did half. Gotcha.
The unfortunate thing is
Half your
that
movement
didn't get
stand
him
up.
out of my space.
Nah.
So, trying to stand up. I can't disengage.
We just need to grab the stone and
Hopefully he'll go for somebody else. So I'm going to go 5.
And give me the D10. Yep.
Over the puddle.
1.
Take 1 damage as a bear trap goes off. You are now held in place.
Avoid the puddles.
What the heck did they put?
Did my sacrifice teach you nothing?
I was about to say, you see him, like,
But there's a group of people
Oh.
walking on this.
And you didn't disengage though, right?
No.
Okay. That's probably not gonna hit you. It's 14.
14 is my armor.
Then it did hit you. I apologize. The
I
bugbear.
still have basic leather armor.
That's 17 damage.
I'm down.
Okay, so you're
you're drowning in a puddle now.
it's not that deep. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that mean.
But if it's face down,
Oh, and remember you can. Okay, you already erased it. Never mind. I was about to say the failure was on your last time around, so you don't have it anymore.
I just got, like, drowned in a puddle.
All right, Gimbal, you were laying on the ground. Half your movement up.
And then I tripped in a bear.
let's have a movement.
I thought that
Yep.
maybe I could take half. Like I could take 1 half.
I mean, I'm gonna go for this.
All right, you used either your action or your bonus action to grab it. Your choice.
Bonus action.
All right, the stone is now with you.
Okay.
Now,
I'm gonna run.
I don't know why the corpse is still there.
What's half of 25?
I'd say 15.
5, 10, 15. Then I'm gonna dash. 20, and I'm in the crowd.
All right, you are now in the
And
crowd.
I'm just gonna book it.
Well, no, you actually here. You where you right here?
Yeah.
That's 5, 10, 15. Then you said 20, right? 5, 10. Well, yeah, you dashed to get the 20. Well, no, you dashed to get over 15. So you have 25, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Or which direction are you going in? Are you going to keep going straight?
I'm gonna go straight to get deep in the crowd, like 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
And that's where you at right now. You do not disappear or vanish.
But you're in the crowd. So
You are
have
in the
to
crowd, yes.
run.
And then I start yelling for guards.
Alrighty. Yelling for
Maybe that's a good
guards.
idea.
It is a good idea.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Alright, and that is Gimbo's turn.
Priest of
His
Pelham
bad
wants
guys
to,
now.
like, Take care of us.
So the creature from Bird Box come. Get a psychic
Probably in hindsight, we probably should have, to begin with, ran this way. Because it was the closer. It was the closer.
Before they were here in between me and the screen. So.
Alright, I need both of you to give me intelligence saves. As a whole lot of like innocent bystanders about to get wiped off the street now.
Well, that definitely gets long.
They're thieves guild. They don't care. Also, that's a mind flayer. I think he's superior to all like sentient beings.
What to say?
Alright, what'd you get?
Only a 9.
9? Hey, your panther has to roll this one.
My panther got 11 and I got a 14.
Okay, cool. You both failed. I mean, not cool. Like, that's not what I meant. I'm just
But
saying.
you did mean it.
I
Like,
did mean it. I
cool.
apologize. Right. That is...
Less than 15, right?
That is 17 damage.
No way. I'm alive. My panther has 1 hit point now.
And I'm assuming, okay, you're down.
Oh, come on.
15, 20, 25,
Well, never
30,
mind.
5, 10,
Oh,
20. All right. He now has the stone. But he is kind of... Wait, that was... Where was he? Sorry. Yeah, he was...
No, he was there.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so he's actually right here. He had 5 feet left. All right. You're down, right? No. If the ranger wanted to, the ranger could have made an attack opportunity. He still can.
I guess I will then.
All right. It's a free melee attack.
Okay, so
Can you use that attack to grapple?
No.
I got a 5?
You miss.
What about the cat? Does the cat get one?
I'll allow the cat to have a melee attack. Why not?
Yeah, but it can hit. Claws.
An 18?
Yeah, the cat hits. Give me cat damage.
It's like cat do.
Cat damage.
What? I thought I had this written down. Right now it's 2d6.
11 damage?
11. That's not bad.
That's
Yeah.
the max my cat can do.
All right, kobolds, yeah. You took your attack of opportunity when one of them... Did you take your attack of opportunity on this one?
No, but I will.
Go ahead and do it. Unless you want to use it on a kobold.
That thing's your
10.
main problem.
10, that misses. So kobolds, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20,
It will be
25,
a
30.
when everyone does
5, 10,
goes around.
15, 20, 25, 30. Well, they only care about one thing.
I know.
You're already down. They are going to shoot at one's gonna shoot. Actually, they're all gonna try and volley you. The ranger. If my finger didn't make sense. All right, one's definitely gonna miss with a 7. We also have a 17 and a 24.
7 both hit.
Both hit. That is 7 damage from the first one and 5 damage from the second one.
I also now have 1 hit point.
All right. The last one's the only one that counts, man.
I'm running as far as possible because I have no spell slot left.
Alrighty, and then that is it for the bad guys. Actually,
I have no spell slots left either, actually. Just because of this one at last.
yeah. Okay, that's it for the bad guys. It's now Aurelia's turn.
How does the
The bugbear doesn't even look bloody. That thing's a tank.
what? You don't think it's worth it at this point?
Well, you're also face down in a puddle. Of course you don't think it's worth it. You're losing hope. Oh, I just need Aurelia to jump down off the balcony.
Why? So you can kill me?
We
Yes.
can kill the party.
Yeah, he wants to wipe the whole party.
That way we just get to Dungeon the Mad Mage that much faster.
Completely unrelated group of adventurers decide to go.
Completely unrelated group of adventurers who just so happen to be in the tavern at the same time.
Well, except for mine. I'm tying it in.
Yeah, the bugbear and the mind flayer both look like they're still in this game for a while. Well, I'm just letting you know, neither one of them is bloody, so.
We haven't been doing much hitting, have we? Mostly running.
This has been like a game of football. Everybody keeps passing the stone, going back and forth.
Waterdeep Dragon fast
I just want you to know there's a whole bunch of corpses right here. From just innocents. There's children, women.
You want to roll some saving throws for this?
No, they all died.
Super dead.
All their brains exploded.
They have civilians have like 2. Like,
I make my civilians a little bit more because they're technically level 1. I give them 6.
And that was a 15 damage.
Yeah. Alright, Aurelia, what you doing?
So, got one last prayer and healing for you guys if you want it. I need it.
I wonder if I can get that stone from the bugbear.
Good question.
we appreciate that. He spent a lot of time on it. I think. It was ready when I got here.
What?
Somebody said it's a really detailed book.
Oh, thank you. I drew it last night.
What are our options if we don't get the stone?
You could try and steal it back to him.
From Xanathar?
Yeah. Like, you guys clearly know these are Xanathar's men. You can tell by, like, the clothing and markings, that sort of thing. So if you do not get the stone in this fight, you can choose if you want to try and steal it back. If you do not, you could try and do something else. But yeah, that's basically how. If you decide to give up, you could always try and steal it back from the Xanathar.
I feel like maybe your fear needs to cooperate give a little less. I can heal you guys. One of you can try and
I can try to get the stone because I can run the farm. Or you can try to get the stone. I can hold. You get the stone. Then you pass it to me. I unhold and run.
Everyone gets 15.
Everybody got 15.
Everybody. Okay. To everybody?
You pass me the stone, then I hold.
That'd probably be good.
This bird is alive again.
All right, that was Aurelia. It is now Root Beer and Float's turn. You hold.
Since I'm gonna, there's not much else I can do on the balcony. So I'm gonna go back.
Oh yeah.
Tower.
You're gonna. Let me move it.
So I've got, they're gone. I got 35. They're gonna give me as far as to the doors.
35, halfway down the stairs.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of the stairs, basically. All right. Yeah. Root Beer and Float are holding. Raynor, it is your turn.
Okay. 30. And let's try Thunderwave again.
Alrighty.
I'm barely out of that.
Oh, right.
That's a bad idea.
Never mind.
How much movement do you have?
That was literally as far as I go.
Save your slots.
Yeah, you just have to like
Shank,
stab
shank,
or
shank.
something.
Ba-doom, ba-doom. Shank,
Okay,
shank,
well, let's try stabbing the
I cast stab.
line thing.
The Mind Flayer, aka the Illithid.
Against him, a 14 does not hit.
No, it does not. Alright, Raven. You are still technically in a bear trap. You can stand up with half movement, but you're still technically in a bear trap.
And I'm going to stand up.
And if you know
Is
how
it an
to...
action to get out of the bear trap?
Yes, and if you know how to pick locks, you can use sleight of hand. Otherwise, it's a strength check to pry it off your foot.
I don't have these.
So, it is a strength check.
I'm just going to stand here.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to shank this kobold with my rapier.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
There with the bear trap stuck in it.
13.
13, I think actually hits. Yeah, you hit. Give him damage.
Psychic blades.
Pump all the damage in there.
I cast fire. I remember fireball.
12 points of damage.
Alright, go ahead and remove that one from the field. Looking up for one thing.
And I'm just going to look at my leg, and because I have no voice of my own, instead of screaming, I'm going to do the dog barking from the Great Pound Estate.
Perfect. The bird is barking like a dog. Alright, it is now Gimble's turn.
Because I think that's the closest
You
I
gonna stand
have
up?
to screaming that I've heard so far. I don't think I've heard anyone scream at
They
this
give you
point.
dog.
How wise are bug guys?
How wise are they?
Does it take my action if I do a nature check to figure it out?
Yes. If you stop to try and remember things, it will take your action.
I say go for it. But then again, I'm in the one in the bear trap.
What's stopping this smacking with the club and pain?
His turn.
Initiative order. Alright. So, if I were. How could I possibly? So it would be another strength check to.
Yeah, you'd have to try and you would have to try and do a strength check. He would do a strength save if you try and get it out.
He looks stronger than the mind flayer.
Very much so. He's a wall of muscle, basically.
I would say
You know what?
try. Laughter, you still have to get it off of them. Charm
You have advantage on the save for charm.
That's true, because he's hostile.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast cautious use laughter on him with a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Pretty sure that's going to be a fail.
Does he have advantage?
You don't know, but yes, he has advantage. And I'm pretty sure it's a fail. I'm looking up his wisdom right now, but I'm pretty sure it's a fail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that kind of
Doubt he
wisdom.
has a
Yeah, he got an 11, so
Cool. Can I
He's
use my bonus
now-
action to grab the stone?
I will allow it, yes.
Can I grab the stone?
to me, so I can unhold and
There's your bonus action and your action. Still have your move.
If he unholds now, can he just take it from me?
He could, yes.
and I guess I'll do that.
Oh yeah, do you want to?
Yeah, so he can't do anything right now. Until the end of his turn.
Yeah, do that and take the stone and then just bolt through the crowd.
He's got.
All right.
Which way are you
So,
towards them?
are you basically dashing by using everything?
It would give him an additional 90 feet.
Yeah.
He's got.
At this point.
I mean, technically,
If he dashes from here, he's got 90 feet.
because I have to look. I have to see if he's allowed to dash or not. I have to see if he's allowed to dash, because I know that's a level 11 ability for a ranger. So I have to see if he's allowed to. Because I have to see the wording of it real quick.
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Yeah, if your mount's allowed to dash at this point. 'Cause if he's not doing anything, I don't want to. This is coming down to like the bare minimum.
I should use that spell like a lot earlier. Well, because I was using all my actions to grab the stone.
Okay, yeah. If you do not do an action, then your beast can dash.
Then I'll just use my dash action and dash 90 feet into the crowd.
Alrighty.
Which way seems the crowdest?
Alright, are you trying to escape combat? That's the big question. Okay, so your character is going to escape combat with the stone. The rest of the combat is still going on, but your character has now been removed. Here, hand that back to me.
Alright, guys, we
Because
should run.
we have to see how this finishes.
I believe I have
Oh,
a
sorry.
problem with that plan.
So do I.
Now we try to save our comrades.
My leg is in a bear trap.
That's how I'm gonna. That's probably gonna do it.
Have enough strength to save it.
Hopefully.
Alright, so it is Raynor's turn.
Hey, Orin didn't die in vain. We got the stone.
Okay.
As long as I went out in a blaze of glory.
Definitely did.
Okay. So what should I do?
If you use your action to disengage, you won't invoke attack of opportunity.
I think
Well, the problem is I need to also Raven can escape.
I think we should see if we can come close to killing the mind player because it knows everything we know now.
It knows where you live.
It knows where we live. It knows who we are.
And knows that he's a harbor.
Yeah.
My one secret, no.
It knows, no. It knows he used to be a harper. He's dead now.
It's true.
Let's do what's underway.
You're still a harper in death.
Is that smart though? Because you're going to be knocking them into my area.
Alright.
Yeah, well, right now.
What is the
Constitution save.
Constitution save?
And then you go that way.
I also wanted to get the kobold as well.
That's fine.
Constitution. They both failed.
Okay. Both are knocked back 10 feet, and I need two D8.
Alrighty.
Where the heck am I? There's one. There's two. Yeah. 5 damage to both.
5 damage.
I am myself more about rolling damage.
How does second like how does it
That is.
I feel like their head is
He literally punched into his feet and ate his brain.
Yeah. Like he squished it around and then sucked it out like a straw.
That was not psychic damage.
No. That was beak damage right
That was
there.
brain sucking out of him.
Alright, so that was. Is that it for you, Raynor?
Yep.
Alright, Raven.
Seriously.
I'm going to try to open the bear trap.
Alrighty. You're gonna use strength. The trap unfortunately is still attached to your leg.
Okay, well I'm just going to stay there. And cry.
Alright. Gimbal. You're still technically on the field.
Okay.
Unless you want to run away.
I don't want to run.
Just kind of like judge it. There you go.
15, well, no. 15, 20, 25, and then I'm going to fire a bolt.
Alrighty. Give me an attack roll.
That's a cantrip. That's like a 19.
19 will hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. Right. Is that it for your turn? Is that it for your turn? Alrighty. The kobolds are going to attack you because you're stuck where you are. First kobold will attack. It will be a 22 to hit you. And that is 5 damage. The second kobold attacks. And that is a 24. And that is 9 damage. Alright, you will get an attack of opportunity with a melee attack if you want, as the Mind Flayer walks away from you.
I guess I might as well.
Actually,
Oh no, not me.
alright, yeah, 9 misses.
Hear this.
You have to realize each round is only 6 seconds long, so
They're coming.
like most of the innocents have already started running. So the ones that are still alive are like well gone away.
Yeah, I know you said about fight, which is like
You do have
there
one
are 2
healing
thunder
potion.
strikes come from the alley,
Oh my
so
God.
they know we're here.
Even from the dead, I'm still
All right,
helping.
he misses with his tentacle because it's only
I
an 8.
actually have something I can try to do.
All right, the bugbear is going to attempt to break free. He broke free. Well, I believe that's his action. Okay, so the bugbear is no longer laughing. And it is now Aurelia's turn again. You are in the tower.
Sounds of combat again, so I'm gonna go back to the balcony.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Technically, combat never ended.
There weren't sounds of combat. We were
There's always sounds.
so I'm gonna. Huh?
It might be damage.
Yeah, the only damage I have is Sacred Flame. One Sacred Flame.
Right.
Burn the heretics.
All right, a wisdom.
He's got lots of damage.
No, I only got a 10.
That means I actually.
I rolled low.
Sacred Flame hit?
I know, right?
I'm not using my metal dice. What can I say?
So, gonna take 12 points.
Nice.
Does it actually look hurt now?
Still no.
Alright.
He is not even bloody. Right. A lot. Reynard, it's your turn again.
Well,
Just like the kobolds are attacking me,
yeah, but
and I'm a chaotic good character, so I'm selfish and want to survive.
one last spell left, so let's go with Burning Hands.
Is it a cone?
Yep,
Then yes. If he does it forwards, then it's
I'm not doing
gonna
it
switch
forward.
out. So you're doing it in that direction?
Yeah.
Then it's not gonna hit anybody. You're gonna burn a
You
building.
can stab there and hit him.
That he could do. That he could do. But from that position,
I'll go back to
he
my
could
wisdom
not
to
just lean in.
Okay. I'm an Eldritch
He's an
fighter.
Eldritch Knight.
See, it says Eldritch Knight on his thingamajig.
It doesn't say on this side.
Of course it doesn't say it on that side. That's my secret information about you guys.
When you made the character.
Like, this one says, can they lay eggs on ravens?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think
We're
Raven knows.
currently, I don't think Raven knows, and I don't think Raven plans to know.
I want to know. I want that, like, Super Mario Brothers, like, 2, where, like, you grab grab the egg and throw it like a throwing weapon.
I mean, if I would be able to do that, I think we know the answer to the question.
It has to make the dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Would I be able to use an improvise? Oh my gosh, multi-class is a monk, and you.
I got a
my
10,
improvised
so
weapon.
I'm pretty sure you're good.
Just throw my
Yeah, so
eggs
that
at me.
means it takes 3d6 fire damage.
Give me that damage.
Please don't be 3 ones. 6 damage. Why am I so awful at rolling damage?
Get new dice.
You make some fireballs.
All right, Raven, you are still stuck.
And some fried eggs.
I am like, just go away. and I'm going to throw a dagger at that kobold.
Give me that attack roll.
Just gave up on life.
That is a 13.
13 will hit.
I mean,
And I'm going to psychic blade.
Whoa, what?
Are you?
That was a spell.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna die.
That is 13.
13. You killed that kobold.
Head blows up.
It just went away.
It just obliterated. Blood is everywhere.
they can take like 7 damage in your vein.
I'm not missing. I know.
They don't die from 7. They have more than 7 hit points.
I know.
They have 8.
They have 8.
I have no dagger.
I was about to say, my bad. They have
Well, that was my only dagger. So like, I either have to grab the dagger or I have no more daggers. But I still have a hand crossbow and a rapier.
All right, so are you done?
But I have no spells, no bardic inspiration.
You done? All right, Gimbal.
Me.
Santa's trying
Oh
to.
man.
Well, psychic blades uses bardic inspiration.
Well,
I have
got
vicious
precipitation
mockery.
and matter illusion. And fireball.
I have vicious mockery, friends, and message. Like those are my cantrips. Like, I don't think I can do anything.
I think I'm going to. Can he use his tentacle? Can he use his tentacle attack as a bonus, as a opportunity attack?
It's a melee weapon.
It is, isn't it? Likely.
And so far, you've yet to see him attack with his hands, so
Oh yeah. Okay.
he's only used his tentacles and his beak so far.
Okay.
I don't understand where his beak is. Is it just
It's
hiding
under.
in his tendrils?
Yeah, it's underneath the tentacles.
How long are his tentacles?
Okay.
That's like an actual like mind flayer piece. So
I think I'm going
pretty accurate.
to
I like the West
5, 10, disengage,
okay.
15, 20 over here with
Alrighty.
Raven, and just kind of be with her,
Already.
chilling, killing, maybe, hopefully. And that's my turn.
All right, that's
I
you.
have a plan. But part of that plan involves me being alive.
So that's 15.
That moment when Root Beer is the only remaining party member.
He's bigger. He's killed things. He's a bigger threat than me. I can't do anything.
That moment when at the end of today,
Yep. I almost reached for him. All right.
Oh no!
Oh no, they wait, what did he roll?
natural 20.
Oh no!
Say goodbye.
He could attack either of you from that position. That's the
I
problem.
already actually chose who I was going to attack, unfortunately. So
Are we going to be seeing a
Is this
fourth
a gnome genocide run?
It could be cider.
I was gonna say, are we going to see his fourth character?
I've got to figure out who the heck.
that is 22 to Raynor from the first tentacle,
Okay.
and you need to give me an intelligence save.
Okay, good thing my intelligence is
The
4.
first tentacle. Oh no.
Incidentally, it's the only tentacle. All right, you are not stunned,
Oh good.
so you have your brain still.
Okay. I think
All right.
I can live with that.
I just cocked like a mother. All right, and then 25 on you, Raynor,
I
from
am
the
down.
Kobold. No, that's the hit. That's the hit.
Oh, sorry.
The Kobold hits you for 9 points from a crossbow bolt.
Okay. Down to 9 HP, but besides that, I'm okay.
All right, and that is the enemy's turn at this point. So it's Aurelia's turn. Sorry.
Does Sacred Flame do anything special? I want to say it does.
It's pretty. It's really about all of it.
Oh, they don't have the ability to get covered until they're next.
Nothing really like.
I kind of ditched the ranger, like the actual ranger.
Oh, by the way, where is you and Float running to?
Back to the
Okay, that's what I figured, but I just wanted to make 100% sure.
And then so I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy
They're just gonna try to sacred flame thing.
All right, which one?
The one that knows where we live.
All right, that is a 17. He made it. Alrighty, it is back to Raynor.
Okay, being back that I'm down to 9 HP, I'm going to use my bonus action to use second wind.
Alrighty.
Where's my D?
Hey, fighter thing.
Where the heck are my D?
It's like all we've used, like fire and sniping attacks.
So back up to 19 at least.
You can take all the fire attacks and make your fire system.
Okay, so
For your action, you are going to kill the mind flayer. Like, just use that action. It's in the player's handbook. There's an action. Kill mind flayer.
Alright, so what are you doing?
At level 1,
no,
You can do like the.
let's just kill that last kobold. I'm gonna fireball.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Wait, you're gonna stay with Cobalt?
Yeah, might as well at this point.
My player knows where we live.
But my player is still not even bloody.
It's true.
Can one-shot both of us.
Listen, don't let them tell you how to live your life. Be your own man.
I'm gonna assume a 9 misses.
9 will miss.
No, it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter what you're hitting.
Alrighty, it is now Raven's turn.
again, am I the only
I'm
one?
going to try to get out of this trap.
Alrighty,
See, the
Hey,
power of
14.
annihilation.
you're still in it, unfortunately. Actually, I think you're still in it, but let me check to make 100% sure.
It lives. It will come.
Oh no, you made it out. You made it out.
Yay!
You're now free.
Oh, we can run
10,
away.
15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. Now I'm going to point out to you when you get to there, you notice that that is a dead end with a sewer lid.
We get into farm.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know.
I'm just going to crouch into the garbage.
All right. Unfortunately, you cannot make a stealth check just yet.
No.
But I understand what you're saying. I
I'm just
understand
saying,
what
that's
you're
my
saying.
objective.
Okay. Gimbal. Yeah, you're still in the game. I was trying to figure out where you were. You're so tiny.
Yeah. James gonna do sports stuff.
I suggest just running at this point. I'll slow them down, you guys run.
I'm not gonna leave you on the battlefield alone
I'm afraid I've already.
While you're still alive.
while you're still alive, while you're conscious, while you can watch me run away. Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt it.
All right, firebolt. Which one?
Did you say it was bloody yet?
No one is. The kobold's bloodied. He's the only bloody one on the field.
Mind Flayer's not bloody yet.
No, not yet.
If we go up against that black goop here, then we can like pick it up and well, attempt to like.
Xanathar comes out of the sewer lid.
Everybody run.
I look at him and I go, Dad?
Son?
I'm going to convince
Maybe it'll
Xanathar
work.
that I'm his son.
You have the family resemblance.
Beat.
Your beak, his tentacles are basically the same thing.
Well, we learned that.
All right,
from
seriously.
him.
What you do? What are you doing? I say you say you're gonna
I
firebolt
could
something.
just say, oh my
Yeah, I
tentacles.
guess I'm gonna firebolt mine.
Don't mind the.
All right, give me an attack roll.
If a gnome was able to convince a human that
I rolled a 19,
that was his mother,
Yeah, you hit.
I'm pretty sure I can convince a beholder that he has a bird child.
6.
While your tentacles tragically burned off in a barn fire involving halflings.
Still not bloody.
Don't mind the feathers. Please.
All right, bad guy's turn. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20. He fails at climbing the rope.
Does he fall prone because of
No, it's not that much. He just not that good at climbing.
Or don't cut the rope.
Right.
Then her only escape is the stairs.
Oh wait, I forgot. Nope.
She has not taken any.
Taking any damage?
No, I've been too busy healing.
Right. All right, a 25 hit you.
That will hit.
It's like
Alrighty.
that.
First I'll do the straight damage. That's gonna be 20 psychic damage.
I am down.
All right. He eats your brain.
Well, time for a new character.
It's one more down.
Alright, so we're all leaving.
All right.
I guess we got it, don't we?
The kobold's gonna shoot at you. Yeah.
I guess he is.
And he's not even rolling his player kill.
That's 12 points from a crossbow. Alright, Aurelia, you see the bugbear is now attempting to scale the side of the tower, the balcony you're on.
So I'm gonna yell.
There is no ladder. He attempted to use the rope and failed.
I'm already leaving.
An arrow sticks to my shoulder. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Later.
Alright, so you're
I'm going to.
you're double moving, or I'm assuming to get out of there. Alright. Alright, I know 35 gets her to that point on the stairs. Yeah, right there. So another 35 should.
20, 25, 30.
If you're telling me you're leaving combat, then I'm just going to accept that. Okay.
Okay, so we have 2 guaranteed survivors.
They told me that they were leaving, so I wasn't gonna stick around.
Right.
Problem with that.
They'll just disappear.
Raven.
5, 10, 15, 20. Action to hide.
Alrighty. Give me your stealth checks.
That is a 25.
25. You believe yourself to be really hidden right now.
I believe I am really hidden.
Alright, this Raven Gimbal. I'd say, yeah, you probably hear like the bells in the distance. Average police response time is 20 minutes. It hasn't even been a full minute yet. I mean, maybe. You don't know. You never actually stopped and looked and asked if you see guards anywhere.
We've had multiple times where we called for guards.
Yeah, you called for guards, but unfortunately each round is 6 seconds. So you guys technically haven't even made a minute yet. So you gotta remember that about combat. Like, it may feel long, but it really hasn't been that long.
Since the mind player killed 8 people.
A few rounds, I haven't been counting. Like, no one, you don't really see anyone out here anymore, because they all would have ran off.
Which I agree with.
I mean, I don't think
Pie is like my favorite dessert because it's not sugary all the time.
Well, that's the thing, is like,
What's your favorite type of
I don't think I'm gonna get out of this.
You might. You could always run.
50.
Disengage and run.
Disengage and run.
well, if you run that way and take a right,
10, 15, 20, 25 gets me there. That's what disengaging. But no, because I have to disengage.
I mean, he might miss. He has missed before.
Well, if he does think you're dead.
But I have 3 health. No shield spells. I mean, it's all I can really do.
do you disengage from where you are and then
No, he's not a rogue.
Disengage, run over to the bugbear, take an opportunity attack, go down before it can eat your brain. It might have mercy.
That is true. You probably wouldn't like permadie that way.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a really weird way to survive, but I mean, technically,
Or you get what
the bugbear doesn't eat brains.
You may survive that.
Or you could go and get.
If there's no hope, that's your Hail Mary.
You know what? I'm just going to run without disengaging.
All right.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
He missed. All right, so your character is no longer in combat. I think that's the dead pile. Oh wait, I left two. And you're hiding.
With a 25.
Right. Now, don't freak out.
But that was how they got in.
You see him jump down the manhole cover?
Oh, they don't have the stone.
No.
I forgot
They know
about
where
that.
we are.
And you can't actually see him.
But I forgot about that.
Technically, we can get the vault. You can reincarnate both of us.
All right, Raven, are you planning on just chilling there? And you're hitting this?
Reincarnate.
Okay.
Crap.
The next round, you see the bugbear also go down the hole. You never see the mind flayer come into that.
Okay, once they both. Oh, I never saw the mind.
You did not see the mind flayer come around.
I'm going to sneak around over here. Do I see him around the corner?
No, you did not see the mind
Do I
flayer.
see him around that corner?
No, you did not see the mind
I'm going
flayer.
to run up to his body and take his stuff.
All right, so you have robbed Oren's body.
I haven't robbed him. He's my team. He's my fellow. Do you want to grab his body?
His brainless body.
I guess you can't really resurrect a brainless body, can you?
You can reincarnate.
Yeah, here's my sheet if you want to steal stuff from me as well.
Oh, yeah. That's the guy. He's got a healing potion.
Yeah, so you'll have
He's got a nice shield.
3 or 4 healing potions.
I had one. He had
Steal
three.
his action surge.
I'm going to take your healing potion, but you have no.
Me? I had.
No, he has.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If he has armor,
All right.
he has like
So
a
let's
shield
see.
or sword, you take
How many potions did you have?
Yeah,
3.
shield and
So I had.
chainmail, I think it was.
take it all.
And then you had 400 gold worth of gems.
Yeah. I had 2 bronze dragon scales.
You have a parachute?
Yeah.
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 They got that from the Nimble Right mission.
Oh.
And don't forget to take
Bring the parachute. I will learn.
Oren's his boots.
It is a book bag with a parachute shoved inside. So.
And you had boots of Elvenkind.
Yeah.
I have the stealthy boots.
Now, root beer. What are you doing when you get back to the tavern?
I also had a lot of tools.
You're gonna go immediately to
if
sleep?
you want any of them.
Alrighty.
Probably
Might
had
not be
like
very smart. They know where we
I had thieves' tools, a disguise kit, a forgery kit, a poisoner's kit, an alchemist's kit.
I'm just gonna write down a lot of.
Okay.
Every kid.
Well, there's a lot of kits that he didn't say, like tinkles.
Alright, I know you two died in it. You're still behind, so you're the last one to arrive.
And how much gold did you have?
Gimbal and
I
Aurelia,
didn't have
when
any.
you
It
get
was all
back to the
gems.
tavern, is that where you're heading? The tavern.
That makes
I'm gonna get the parachute, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna give
for
it to
nothing
you.
else to maybe warn the dragon. That's some crazy thing he's trying to come to
Actually, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna do that.
Unfortunately, you said you were going to sleep, so you went to sleep. They arrive and warn the dragon.
We warned the dragon.
Don't steal people's items.
Can we attempt to convince the dragon to fight with us?
I mean, I
Or
think
we
he
could
would
add
auto.
like,
Alright, so again, you guys are dead. Have you gotten what you want from them so that I got the crosstalk kind of stuff so that I can talk to them? Okay, cool. When you two arrive, you head up to the dragon. You can hear snoring off in the distance from your ranger. It might be his cat, you don't know. Alright, you guys walking in the dragon's room, he looks at you, what do you want?
A renown point?
yeah, I have.
I was like, I also take his renown point. I take his renown point and his axe.
He tells you to come in and that's what you want.
What's the dragon's name?
Yadamos.
Yanimals. That's a good strong guy. trouble. We believe people are coming for your gold.
I'm not scared.
They killed your only friend, the gnome, your business partner.
They killed 2 of our friends.
I mean, you are adventurers.
We are, yes.
They could have killed 3. You don't know yet. I am not there.
We believe, you know what a mind flare is?
Everyone knows what a mind flare is. Of course I know what a mind flare is.
So we got at least a mind flare and a bugbear, some kobolds. They're gonna be probably coming for the house like fairly soon. They know where we are.
I'm not scared, I'm a dragon.
Good to know. I just wanted to let you know.
No one touches my treasure.
Gotcha. Do you mind when they come if we camp out up here?
What, in my room?
Just for a little while, like less than an hour.
Less than an hour?
Less than.
Okay.
Sweet.
Less than a minute.
Oh yeah, and we well no, Raven will be during that.
Alright, so while you guys are camping out for your less than an hour,
We're gonna wait for signs of danger because we do stuff around the house.
okay, so while you're waiting for your less than an hour, Raven shows up, I assume.
Yeah, probably. And I'm going to go up to my tower and sleep.
Alright, so are you taking a short or long rest?
Long rest.
Alright, so you and the ranger are going to be taking a long rest?
But I locked my gate behind me.
Okay, so you lock your door behind you. Aurelia and Gimbal, I'm assuming what you mean is you're standing watch for that less than an hour, or?
So
Yeah, I'd say so.
tavern. I know. Probably got the same idea.
Well,
We're gonna be in the tavern. We know that they're probably coming after us.
Alright, are you in the tavern or are you in the room of the dragon?
So we are.
Because he's in the attic.
Yeah, we know where he is. So we are in vantage points, probably like downstairs and upstairs on one of the grounds, looking to basically waiting for danger to rear its ugly head.
Can we just say 3 cheers for avoiding a TPK?
Yeah, we know you're sleeping with the stone. That's why we're looking for danger. So one of us can go grab the stone from your room and go run to the dragon.
Hey, why try to get stoned to the dragon?
Actually,
When I walk in the bar, the first thing I say is, I'm like, that is the last time we chase somebody without
I'm
sleeping.
saying worst case scenario.
Alright, which one of you is down in the tavern?
I think actually while I keep watch, since I know about magic stuff, I should probably grab the stone and try to kind of figure it out.
So you're going to grab the stone?
Yes.
Okay. Which one of you is down in the tavern, which one of you is up with the dragon? So I assume that's what you meant, is one was going to stay down, one was going to stay up.
I'll stay up and stay.
I'll stay down.
Okay.
Would we then get a long rest or a short rest?
For less than an hour, neither.
A short rest.
Well, no.
Yeah, you have to do at least an hour for a short rest. A long rest is 8 hours, unless you're an elf. Then it's 4.
Unless you get killed.
That still takes like 4 hours, though, for a long one.
Everybody
And I think it's less. Is it less for a short rest?
They got bored.
I don't know. Most people never really try and go for a short rest with trance. So, all right. So, flip it over. Actually, no. Wait. Let's bust out the new map. So let's roll that up for me if you could.
The map. I'm the map.
Honestly, we probably should have just like grabbed the stone and booked it out of there.
Left the city. Changed the names. What? Oh, that's straighteners if you want to use them. I'm not planning on using them unless. Actually, you guys don't really have books, so I'll probably end up using it.
Wait, what?
So he did need his
Use full sentences. Use your words. What are you saying?
Wasn't his brain eaten?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of their brains were devoured.
So they also know everything.
Yeah, technically.
What happened to the half?
Wow, okay.
What halfling?
Well, that was what? My character number 3, right?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't assume the necromancer was
They kept it? I don't
as
know.
well.
You'll find it later. He'll be a pet. Here, hold.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be asking,
Hold one of those.
he did
Hold.
Thunderwave like what 3 more times after that. So did he survive those 3 more Thunderwaves or whatever?
There we go.
He's dead.
Oh,
I was like, let me not hold this in a suggestive bag.
no, do it in a suggestive manner. Here, throw it in there. Perfect.
Yeah, that's all.
Right. I'm not gonna use those today.
I like talking to strangers.
Why not? But if you guys need like a snack or a bathroom break, now's the time, so I'm going to draw the next match.
I just need
Yeah, you're right.
enjoy.
If somebody has like books to help me, otherwise I can hand my books up because this thing's not going to stay down.
Enjoy this short message from our sponsors. No ads.
Kids, don't do drugs. That's good, right? That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
Kids, don't do drugs. Brand new markers. Right. I can't remember. Did Gimbal say he was staying with the dragon, or did it say he was staying down at the tavern?
Upstairs.
So,
Okay, the dragon, gotcha.
I don't think he was actually staying with the dragon. I think he was upstairs looking outside and keeping an eye.
Okay, well I need to know exactly where he is. That's very, very important.
Because there's no point in going to hang out with the dragon if we're not in danger.
I know, but when danger arrives, I need to know where he is. So,
I mean, we've got 2 people passed out, so he's probably just going to die.
you're so negative.
They're sound asleep.
I know. I was really hoping he was going to keep it because they literally was just going to teleport in, eat his brain while he slept, and just took the stone and leave. You were just going to like walk in and be like, he's dead?
The stone
When did
is
that
gone.
happen?
I mean, it wouldn't really surprise us at this point.
Yeah.
Are you in with the dragon?
Yeah, I need to know exactly what room Gimbal's going to be in. Like, is he with the dragon or not? Perfect.
I just realized. So what I want to do is I want to take some of the spells from that other spell book I have. Some more damaging ones.
Okay, you're not going to have time to switch spells, I'll tell you that right now.
It'll
So,
only take me an hour. We're not going to have that much time.
You're going to have less.
the Mind Flayer is literally going to teleport straight to your house.
Oh, solid.
So,
Here we go. So I guess I won't do that then. So do I get a short rest at all?
you're going to have less than an hour, so.
Alright, never mind. Then yeah, I'm gonna be with the dragon and with the stone.
Alright, so you're going to be with the dragon with the stone. Right. Here's a window. Well, he will when he gets there. When he gets there, he's going to know exactly who has the stone, like, automatically. They can detect thoughts at will. So whatever your surface thoughts are, they immediately know them if you're within, like, 30 feet of them. Yeah, Mind Flayers are one of my favorite enemies. Good luck with that. They think they're superior to everyone. Like, so it'd be really difficult. I mean, that's not saying there aren't Mind Flayers out there that, you know. Oh, whenever they finish it. Four drugs yet. How they do like doors, like instead of just doing like, oh, there's a space, they'll be like, let's put it between spaces so it looks all nice and artsy. Thank you.
You know, the newer ones.
When I try. What you're saying.
Make effort.
think I've only got to print on my sheets, though. Yeah, every little bit helps.
He has stats.
He does.
Dragon Mind Flayer.
It all depends on the dragon. The dragon's a good thing. I mean, he's a good character. Like, that will kind of like help you. I mean, technically it is lawful good, I think, if I recall. It just happens to be like young and rebellious. Basically, yeah. This is why I like it. That reason right there. Can't do that with the old one.
They didn't have any holders.
What, like minis?
Yeah.
Why would you need a beholder?
Just because I got. Just because I got project to Also, his dragons are like $25.
Okay, so this is the floor that matters. Basically, these are going to be doors, these are going to be windows. I'm going to draw them in blue in a second so that it makes a little bit better sense. But,
Is this the middle floor?
yeah, this is the second floor.
So
Technically,
my
actually, no,
tower
this is the third floor, actually.
This is the dragon.
Because my tower is like over there.
The dragon floor.
Yeah, your tower technically is over here. Say that again?
I said the dragon floor is the next one up.
No, this is the third floor that the dragon stays on, so. Yeah. No, he stays actually right underneath your tower, basically.
I didn't realize that. I was thinking that he stayed in the attic storage room.
That basically is it. I mean, but it's not unlike the fourth attic. I gave him like one of the dens at one point. But unfortunately, I started drawing the third floor instead of the second floor, so I'm sticking with it.
I mean, that's where he's going anyway, because that's where the stone is.
Right.
I mean,
Alright.
I
You
guess
said you were
as I
staying in the
walk
room
in-
with the dragon, correct?
I guess because they have to walk by the dragon to get to my room, I just toss them.
Put yourself somewhere in this room. That's the dragon's room.
Where's Dragon?
In that room. He's out of category large, so let's put him right here. That's the dragon and his treasure hoard. That is the door right there. That's the door to like a little private room. The dragon doesn't use the private room.
Like, how tall is his treasure pile?
Tall enough to entice you so that I could kill you when you try and steal it.
Because I walked by, I had to walk through his room to get to my room. While I walked by, I just tossed him one of the gems.
Nice. The dragon likes you. Alright.
Because I did not realize I was living past his room.
Yeah. Here in a second.
I'll mark it down to being
I hate the book in
300
there.
gold worth.
Sorry if it's feet.
Because didn't we establish it was altogether it was 100 gold gems, right? And he used one, and so I have 4, and I just gave him 1, so now I have 3. That works.
Was alive. Really is alive. Raven, you said you were taking a long rest. I do not see Root Beer's card anywhere. Does anyone see Root Beer's card? It might be underneath a million things. You're the first one to leave, so I put you somewhere. Oh. Hi. Anyway, so you two are resting until you tell me otherwise. And I don't believe I have a wild card, so we're going to use Rainer flipped inside out for the dragon.
Okay, so the elephant had 117 hit points.
That is called metagaming.
That is called just
And
looking
now he
at what-
has way more hit points than that. Congratulations for screwing over your party.
I might have been dyslexic. I don't know.
I'm just saying,
I actually
me playing without a screen is being trusting of you guys. So don't make me pull the screen back
I
out.
forgot that he could have come back. Truth be told, I wasn't thinking about that.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like,
It's
I'm
fine.
trusting you without using the
I
screen.
don't count enemy hit points. So it's all good.
You don't. Somebody else might.
It's hard to. I would if I could.
I know somebody who does.
Alright. With that, alright, Aurelia, you were on the tavern floor, you said? Alright, so when you start hearing noises, I can have you head up. You'll end up in the middle.
You can have
I'm going to need initiatives from Aurelia, Gimbal, the bad guys, and the dragon.
the door.
If you want to roll for the dragon, sure.
He's my friend. Well, I got an 18 and 19. I didn't really say which one.
Alright, so the dragon gets 19, gotcha.
So that's
Aurelia, what'd you get? 17.
19, 18,
Right.
Not quite as cool as this.
Afraid he's busting out the metal base.
Man, I'm going to use these for that fight.
we've got a dragon to kill.
I have to go.
Alright, okay, you leaving? Your character's sleeping anyways.
I'm really sleepy.
That big means you don't die.
About to have
Well.
a good sleep.
Unless everyone dies.
It's like I always leave when
Now,
when I'm about to
What?
either die or take
we get a TPK. Does he live?
Technically, yes, I've had that happen before. Alright,
Just my way of cheating out of dying.
Gimbal, do you know deep speech?
I do not.
Alright, you start hearing guttural, like, slurring noises in your head.
I asked the dragon if he hears that too.
Dragon looks at you. No.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's.
I prepare myself for a wisdom saving throw.
Give yourself an intelligence save.
Hey,
Only
dragon,
because you were prepared for the one.
have any anti-magic artifacts in that treasure hoard of yours over there?
Ghost of Orin? No, I do not.
Oh,
What'd you get? 7? All you hear is more voices. Aurelia, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh wait, no, you. I mean the dragon. It's dragon.
4. You don't hear any voices, nor do you get any feelings. Gimbal, the voices and the imagery in your mind continue. You keep feeling like there's something out of the corner of your eye. And you hear sounds out in the main lobby.
Say, dragon is here.
The dragon looks at you, go, it's fine, it can't get my treasure. And rolls over on its back. And stretches.
I scoot closer to the dragon and away from the window.
another last resort Hail Mary play from Orin's ghost. Throw the stone in his treasure pile if things get bad.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Not actually a bad idea.
Teleport in, open the door, grab and go.
Or just teleport in front of me and grab me and go.
Alrighty.
Do I hear stuff out in the lobby here?
You thought you did, yes.
What is it?
Alright.
I'm gonna peek out the window. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything out the window, and then all of a sudden, and directly in front of you, all right. Does a 24 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I don't know what to do. Where to put my cards? I hit them because you were looking at them. Now I don't know where they're. There they are.
It's all part of the plan.
Right. Alright. Alright.
Well, we have to rely on the dragon then.
It was a gnome genocide.
I need you to make an intelligence save. And please, for the love of God, make it high.
Save 14.
14. You take 11 damage from the tentacles grabbing your skull.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll the rest of it? Okay. He sucks out your brain. Gimbal is now down.
With your last dying breath, please throw the stone into the treasure hoard.
No, because your turn's already passed.
Curses.
We're now back at the top. It is Dragon's turn.
Dragon, you see a shiny magic green stone. You know you want it.
Wait, I can do something.
What can you do before you die?
Would a 19 save?
With a 19, yes, a 19 would have saved.
Do that, because I have one more of my telling numbers. I have one more of those left.
Alright, you still dropped, unfortunately, because you still took the damage.
Does he kill me?
No, you just don't get your brain sucked out.
Sweet.
So, you're just at 0 now.
Well, I saved my life.
Good job.
Sweet.
You're at 0. Still gotta look at the dragon stats, because I was not prepared to have a dragon fight.
It's actually after the dragon.
Oh, okay.
Did I get to yell?
I'll say you got to yell. Like, tentacles literally grabbed your face and tried to hug you to death, so I'll say you got to muffled yell.
Somebody hurt me.
Okay. So it was bronze, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's ancient. Don't need ancient. Perfect. Alright. Orin, Raynor, Raven. Each one of you roll me a d20. Don't say it out loud. Just roll me a d20. Alright, Raven, what was the d20? 15. Alright, now give me 2d10.
It's a 6 and a 3, so 9.
Okay, so you see as the dragon, you don't see it, but the dragon bites it for, what'd you say, 9, so the illithid is now bloodied. What did you roll on your d20?
18.
18, roll me 2d6.
2 5s.
2 5, so 10 is the total.
Yep.
Alrighty, what was your d20?
16.
16, you said?
Yes.
Okay, give me 2d6s.
4.
The illithid is still alive. Gimbal, give me your death save. Alright. Aurelia, you've heard a ruckus. A really, really big ruckus in the dragon's room.
I've heard a dying Gimbal.
I'm all the way at the bottom of this cabin, so I'm gonna have to come upstairs.
I'm gonna say left stairs or right stairs.
There's left stairs and right stairs.
Sure, why not?
Which ones are left and which ones are right for you?
I'm not gonna tell you that. No, I said left or right. Those are stairs, yes, but I'm asking her left or right. I'm not telling her which one's left and which one's right.
Can I tell you which ones I'm going up?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Stairs with a bugbear or stairs with a pet?
You're gonna go the further one? Alright, your mini, please. Alright. It's fine. Somebody get that corner for me. Alright. Let's say you use 10 of it to get to the stairs. So 15, 20, 25 gets you all the way up the stairs. The joke was on you. Both of them would have got you at the same time. Okay, so yeah, 30. I said 25 gets her here. Okay, so you still have 10 foot of movement if you want.
So I have. So I guess I'm just gonna go to the door.
All right, so you make it 5 feet from the door. You hear the ruckus inside. All right. Do you have a bonus action, or you could full action through that door if you wanted to? Because your movement stops you 5 feet from the door.
Yeah, we should probably just go ahead through the door.
All right, somebody full move her through that door.
That's 10.
Yep.
Do you want to move more?
Nope, that's fine.
All right. Alrighty, we're now back on bad guys. You see him grab the stone from a gimbal, and then you see his hand waves and he disappears. You gotta remove the illithid. Alright. I mean, technically his spell was a bonus action, so it really didn't matter.
Did he tell him to teleport as a bonus?
No, Misty Step, please.
We should have bought
Out the
those
window.
wards, fellows. We should have bought those wards.
If you had bought those wards from that old lady.
We should have bought those wards.
Probably still wouldn't have done us any good.
Oh no, it would have stopped him from being able to teleport in, and then it would have probably, maybe if I was nice enough, stopped him from reading your minds.
You might be able to see my window. You can only go 30 feet with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look out the window.
Alright, you're gonna move her to the window then.
I mean, that's the most logical place for him to go.
You see him like, because he would have gone 9, 10, 20, 30. He's out in the main street, and you see him like heading off in like that direction. Not that exact square, but in that general direction, yes. You see him heading off toward, like.
Bloody though, right?
Oh yeah, he's very bloody.
This is your chance. Jump out the window.
Just open the window and cast it.
I mean, I might open the window and cast something on it.
I mean, you don't have to jump out the window, is what I'm saying.
I might cast. I should like just use my last spell slot and cast it. That makes sense, right?
That's an attack roll, right?
Well, isn't there an opening
Alright.
in this room because the dragon has to leave?
Yeah, it's in the roof. He's got like he's got kind of like cellar doors built into the side of the roof.
Yeah, that's.
Tell the dragon to chase him.
I mean, I can tell the dragon to, but he probably won't because he doesn't care.
You can bribe him.
Listen.
Bribe
I
him.
kept him away from my treasure.
Exactly.
We'll give you
That's
more
all we
treasure.
ask.
And
Tell him he has the key to a huge treasure.
He does have the key to it.
Can I have all of? Can I have the treasure?
You're gonna have most of it.
I mean, we can share the treasure. That's no problem.
Listen.
We'll give you the majority.
I'm already in my pajamas. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So he has the key to an entire hoard of treasure. It's large. It's even larger than.
Persuasion.
Nobody else is here. Again. Oh.
21. The dragon leaves the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dragon has left the building.
It comes back a little bit later with a dead illithid. Because there's no way the illithid could take another dragon assault.
This is great. We should have done this earlier.
we should take the dragon everywhere.
As the dragon laughed.
Whoa. It's already in its pajamas.
Dragon be one of our party.
No.
I'll play the dragon.
Yeah.
None of you can play the dragon.
So I brought you back.
They don't even allow half dragons in 5e.
They do have dragonborn though.
Yeah. But that's kind of a weak class, unfortunately.
And then die.
I wish it was stronger. I wanted to have dark vision. Okay, so you're gonna rest. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna rest? Alright, so you both take a nice long rest.
We let the dragon watch over the stone.
You owe me treasure. You said a vault full.
We're gonna do so much treasure.
And we'll have
All right, so you guys take your long rest. You're all well rested and everything. I'm assuming you guys didn't make new characters.
I did a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, you did? What is it?
Dwarf Paladin.
Dwarf Paladin?
Yeah.
What?
Is it racist?
His name's Auric, and he's come to follow the teachings of this great figure that he's heard about, the forest gnome Orin. He's seemingly the only vestament against the evil scourge of halflings in this city of Waterdeep.
My next question was going to be if you have races against halflings.
He will be devastated to hear that he has been killed, so that's his whole backstory. Now he has a great vengeance to enact.
Alright, somebody hand me my coin. And if you want to, erase the floor plans.
I get your numbers. Oh, that's such a good sale.
Alright, so you wake up. At this point, it's late at night because it wasn't even lunchtime, like when the illithid thing happened. What is y'all's plan? Oh, by the way, there's a dwarf paladin looking like he wants to be recruited at in the tavern.
As soon as we open in the morning, we just put up a sign looking for
Open in the morning. It's nighttime.
Well, we put up a sign, help wanted, and
as soon as
This is drinking time.
we put up a sign that says help wanted, and then in parentheses, not for the bar.
must be deadly help.
I imagine I was down there drinking already, and I saw you guys walking through the door, and I was just waiting for Orin to show up. And I'm like, where is this guy? He's like super late or something. And then eventually at some point I'll come up to whoever's down there and be like, I've heard about this majestic, I think he's pretty well renowned, you know. You guys, I think he's one of you. Where's Orin?
Orin.
Well,
You just missed Orin.
When's he gonna come back?
Well, unfortunately.
Are you guys keeping it a secret that he died, or?
No.
Okay.
Just being nice about it.
I'm just wondering.
Orin's no longer with us. He passed this year.
Oh, this is devastating news. Just truly devastating.
Well, he died doing what he loved.
fighting a mind player, getting his brain sucked out.
I was gonna say roguish battle.
I mean, yeah.
I was going to say killing halflings, but I guess we can be honest.
The brain part does sound like him. That's almost how his first day of adventuring went too. It was in the sewers, I hear. Oh,
I believe it was the same mind player.
I'd reckon so.
It was, actually. Anybody who was originally there at level 2 recognized that mind flare. Was the same one.
Oh, this is tragic.
No, it's okay because he'll always be remembered as Gazer.
I came right as soon as you got the tablet.
It is okay, because now he has just made it one step closer to godhood, and with my help worshiping him, I'll make a whole temple dedicated to that.
So you're a cleric of Orin.
Absolutely. I've got the first 3 letters already. To join, it's got to be ORR, otherwise you can't join. That's just the requirement. And you gotta hate halflings, but that's
That's one of those requirements.
we can make an exception, maybe.
I'm a bird.
We're kind of low on people, so, I mean, we can be a little loose at the beginning.
When we turn, slowly turns the tavern into a temple.
Yeah, I think I could do that. We could help each other out. You guys could join the temple. I could join your little group. We could go on crusades against halflings sometimes, you know.
We'll get there.
We could, cleanse the streets from them, you know.
We'll go one day at a time.
Okay.
I say we drink some purple beer today.
In celebration.
Oh, purple beer. I love that stuff.
We had to order a lot of your character. What was your character's name? Radar.
We had him for about 3 days.
Characters don't last long.
You guys go through people, what can I say?
No, actually, it's just him.
But we are on our second round.
That's tragic.
We are in a second.
Oh,
Well, what was
Yeah, technically, what is that? 5 players I've killed? 2 for him. I want to say 2. Only 1 for him? Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, so only 4?
His fifth, well, the other character as well.
Which other character?
The cleric.
Oh, okay. So I've only killed 4 people. Okay. I'm not that bad.
You almost killed 5. Good last minute thinking there.
Good at remembering my skills.
Well, I'm gonna drink to that, and then after I take my sip, I'm just gonna like whisper to myself, hopefully they remember me better than that Raynor guy. Jeez.
He wasn't around very long.
Yeah, he just kind of kicked stuff.
He did carry me on his back, and I appreciate that.
I carried some on my back and kicked toys down.
And that's his character.
He died doing what he left. Carrying people on his back and kicking toys down.
I died with a necromancer on my back.
That's true, I forgot about that.
I wonder what happened to that necromancer.
Right? Nobody took the necromancer.
Nobody knows.
He's probably still there underneath his body. If he died on his back, he's stuck there.
Suffocated under the weight.
Somehow the necromancer's alive, he's trapped underneath my body. It's so tiny. So he's trying to...
I completely forgot about that, and that makes it even better. Here we go.
Alright, sorry. Oh, your character. The name. Spell it for me.
ORRICK.
Well, zombies can just raise an arch. It doesn't
Yeah, but then
because it just raises us.
And you said you're a dwarf paladin? Okay. What alignment?
Lawful neutral.
That'll be his ride forever.
It's really weird that you followed Orin, because wasn't he kind of good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have to agree with him. I just hate halflings.
Just saying, it's weird that you followed him.
He embodies my ideals.
We got a bunch of traditional stuff I want.
Heck yeah, dude.
We got some.
I'm pretty sure that he turns it almost to soup before he starts to
Well, you poured his soup back in.
What kind of dwarf are you?
Mountain.
If you stab someone in the heart,
Alright, what are you guys doing for the rest of the night? Because it's nighttime now.
Apparently they're talking about dissecting the thing.
What thing?
to see if we can get his brains out.
I want the stuff.
Maybe we should like have it stuffed and dyed purple and hang him up to it.
Eventually, yes. And in fact, I go ahead and chop his head off.
Just to have him.
You guys are probably going to turn off a few people if you have, like, a humanoid body. Especially since an Illithid's body actually originally was a sentient person before it was an Illithid, so...
Just take his head, hang it somewhere.
Like...
I want to take the stone and focus on it.
Alright, so you're going to attune to it? Alrighty.
I forgot that was a thing. I've never had like a magic item before.
How would you figure out where the door is?
Yeah, quickly because the mind player told somebody where we were.
Because you're really quick.
Yeah.
Good. Your
I'd like
your
to
first
say
one
when
didn't get
I
much
grab it,
playtime.
The first thing I do is bite it.
Say
Because I'm a
bite
bird.
Alright, well, you were unable to hurt it, so...
It's more
You
just
bite
to
it.
make sure that it's solid.
Trust me, it's solid.
I'm a bird. I don't know that.
Alright, so yeah, you've attuned to it. You can now speak to it if you wish.
2 spells in 1 turn.
It's pretty nasty.
It's nasty.
I don't think about it. Unfortunately, I only have the actually like this goes with.
Arcane uses sorcery. Arcane is sorcery spells.
Okay, I'll think
It's
about that.
wizards, sorcerers, and warlocks.
What the heck's the difference between the three then?
Well,
That's what those three
the
do.
sorcerer gets meta magic, so you get like sorcery points that you can use to make to like cast a spell's bonus action or like
Reroll
protect
the
your
damage.
spells, reroll damage. What's the other one? There's a quiet one where you
There's
can
one.
cast it silently.
There's that one. There's one where you, if it's a single target spell, you can hit them twice.
Yeah, that's one.
So what's the things that the Warlock have then?
Warlock is more of a cantrip mage, so like they get a bunch of cantrips, and they get their slots back with a short rest.
You're attuned to the key. You can literally ask it questions now.
Let's like, I'm going to think that like at first I don't realize that it's sentient, so I just say out loud, I'm like, well, this stone's boring.
Yeah, well, so are you.
I assume he's the only one who can hear
Psychic
He's the only one I
damage.
can hear.
Did you say that?
Yes, I said that.
Are you okay, Rick?
Gonna do an arcana check on Raven here. Wait, what's the? Are you alone in your room? Because I feel like you would be.
Probably.
Also, everyone has seen Raven do crazy things.
That's a good point.
Raven literally spews nonsense constantly. So, which I love. But I'm just saying, I think Raven would have to do a lot before people got worried that something was up.
But if he's really, really, if Raven's really, really quiet, that's when we know something would be wrong.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What do I want? What would Raven ask? Like, trying to not metagame, like, and know what I'm supposed to ask it. Like, what would Raven ask?
You want to get lunch?
That's true. Like,
That's a good one.
You probably tell him that you see that.
I see that. My eyes see it. Do I have anything on my list? Oh, well, first I'm going to say I apologize for the inconvenience.
It is okay, I am not inconvenienced in any way.
Hearing them say that, I go, that's how you finger a lot. I'm going to be like, are you special?
I serve a purpose.
What is that purpose?
I hold knowledge.
I'm aligned for that. It is my job to question everyone.
I have some answers.
Do you want to get some lunch?
I do not require sustenance.
I want some lunch. I leave my room with it and just head downstairs. Just like holding it like this.
It's like a rock.
I just imagine that I'm like,
Yeah, it's basically
just,
like a fist-sized
trying
rock.
to be friends with this thing, and so like I'm trying to introduce them to my other imaginary friend, and I'm like, do you know that guy? And just point at the wall where I assume the ghost is standing. And like,
It would respond, I do not.
I'm like, oh well, his name's Lee. He's dead. He haunts this place.
Interesting.
He's nice. You would like him. You'd get along with him.
I get along with most.
Are you trapped in this thing?
I am this thing.
You are this thing. Are these your eyes?
I do not have eyes.
I'm just like poking it. Do you feel this?
It's a good question. No.
at some point we notice him wandering around aimlessly talking to us.
Right?
Introducing the stone to like inanimate objects.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Ray, what you doing over there?
oh, I'm just saying, I'm introducing friends. This is the Gazer that we killed. We painted him purple. This rock.
That's the.
Stone of Galore.
Is it
So-
talking back to you?
Everything talks back.
Oh, well, so let's talking back. Maybe you can ask him
That's a
where the treasure is.
incredibly unhelpful answer.
Do you know where the treasure is?
The treasure of my lord is kept underneath the theater here in Waterdeep.
I mean, I'm not expecting an answer.
Yeah.
So. Are you okay? Good. You okay there?
Oh yeah. It's very friendly.
Okay. Well, make sure to leave it upstairs. The dragon body before you go to bed.
Safe. Very, very safe.
We'll work on trying to figure out where the treasure
I
is.
rubbed my head where I felt
Great. I'm gonna let you sleep for a little bit.
I do not require sleep.
You can sleep today. And I just put him in my bag.
Yeah.
What do you think about
I'm just waiting for them to be like.
I love the fact that I told you where it is. You just
Yeah, it's like I'm like
Okay.
I don't really think it's important.
Alright. Let's say it's nighttime now-ish.
yeah. Well, the amount of time it would take for Raven to attune, I assumed it's like your bar's closed for the night, and it's so.
Probably looking at map traffic.
Hey, Raven, come help us brainstorm where this treasure could be.
Oh.
And how we could possibly open it.
He told me where the treasure is. It's underneath this theater.
Who told you that?
The stone.
Okay.
Oh. Alright then.
So,
Give you any more information?
No. He just told me that's where the stone was. He did tell me that he knows lots of things, and his job is to give information. He's not trapped inside the stone, he is the stone.
Maybe you should ask him more about this treasure?
I mean, he's sleeping right now.
Oh. Just don't need to sleep.
He said he doesn't require it, but I'm like, it's the nice thing to do.
Okay.
I like sleeping, he probably likes sleeping.
Good point.
so should we,
If I want to talk to him,
Okay. I could try.
sure. I take the stone out of my pocket and I'm like, my friends want to talk to you. Is that okay?
They won't be able to hear me.
Okay.
Mr. Stone. Do you,
I just go to my room and just start like putting things away.
If you leave, there's no point in me responding because nobody in the room can hear.
I don't hear anything. Do you guys hear anything? No, you hear like a voice in there?
I hear you talking to a rock over there.
Okay.
Orin died for that thing? This is terrible. What were you guys even doing?
You know, it's supposed to be a key, so, like, we need to find a lock.
let's, you know what, why don't we take it up to our
Dragon?
If anything else, at least take care of it. Make sure.
It's a magic item. I can't break it. Probably.
That's what they all say at first.
Should we check out the
Famous
theater
last
first? Maybe?
Maybe in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like
It's
a
been a long
crazy
day.
night, but in the morning, let's
It's been a long day. Okay.
we can go see if they have any tickets available for the evening. You can call it in memory of Orin.
Yeah.
As we check out the theater.
And Marshall.
Maybe we shouldn't bring his name up. I feel like they might not laugh as fondly.
Alright, I'm actually gonna, as we go to bed, I'm actually gonna give the stone back to Raven. Here's your friend back. We might see you in the theater tomorrow.
Okay, that
That's
was
nice.
I'm always dressing. I'm still wearing the same gown that I've been wearing since the last time
Have you
we
been
went
cleaning
to
it?
the theater. No, because I don't know how to bathe.
Also,
Joy.
you might want to take a bath. You know what? I'll let Aurelia show you how to do that. Now I'm going to bed.
All right, so you're going to bed. You have the stone. What are you doing?
I'm still looking at this ridiculous map where we went so wrong.
It's just like my idea of a bath is.
How about you, Mr. Dwarf Paladin?
I'm gonna hang out in the cellar for a little. Maybe check out the cask that Oren used to sleep in. Light some incense. Maybe leave a couple candles.
Turns the cat
Beautiful.
into a shrine.
Yeah.
The dwarf in the corner's just like.
We're both dwarves. You have to understand.
I have a really important question. Do you have a beard?
Like the dwarf?
Yeah, does your dwarf have a
Sure.
beard? I just need to know.
Yeah.
It's a very important question.
The mountain dwarf is prided in his beard.
Of course. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, might as well be. I'm that proud.
So, I'm gonna say the night goes by. You pray at your shrine you're building. I'm assuming at some point you go to sleep after you look at the map.
He's got to
So-
give me something.
We go to the temple of gods and like get them to make a statue of him, like because they think they saw them once. Like,
All right, so it's the next day. It's early morning. What are you doing?
I'm just down at the table, just eating.
I feel like
With your stone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Xanathar's men are going to be looking for us, so we need to at least travel in pairs.
Oh, that reminds me.
Probably, if possible, we should probably not split the party.
Probably not. I talked to the son and I'm like, do you know who Xanathar is?
Yeah, I've met him.
Okay. Well, nice.
I found him interesting.
More than one person attending this time? You know that?
I think one person at a time.
Yeah, the way I was gonna work it was once somebody attunes to it, the last person is disconnected.
So
That's how I was
it's like
gonna
if
word it.
somebody else were to want to attune to it, they could. But it's
Because
like,
I was thinking, like, is Xanathar still attuned to it? Maybe, but
well, no, because I'm attuned to it.
yeah, that's how it works.
Are you
Yeah.
going to attune to this?
No. Because I wouldn't even know to do that.
Is there anything we should know about this treasure before we go to it?
Like what?
Like, do we need to bring anything special besides nice clothing?
Well, you'll need the 3 keys.
Apparently, we need 3 keys
3 keys? I thought we already had the key.
Keys for what?
for the treasure.
I take it the stone told you this.
Sounds like we're gonna have to go back to Oren's arch nemesis, the keysmith. Truly a terrible woman, from so I've heard.
What kind of keys are we looking for?
What are the keys?
A cask of ale from home, a beardless companion, and the blood of my master.
He said a cask of beer from home, a beardless companion, and what was it?
And blood from my master.
Blood from
It
my
was
master.
important that we had a beer.
So we definitely got the fearless companion thing going on.
Yeah.
A cask of beer from home. I mean,
We have the
Is
purple
this
beer.
like,
He said ale, by the way.
Oh, ale. Well,
Yeah.
we can get purple ale.
is this like,
so ask him where home is.
Where is home?
Wherever dwarves come from.
We're a wherever dwarves come from.
Okay, so we have to look specifically for dwarven.
Conveniently, I met a dwarf in the cellar. He seemed pretty adept at that
Still
kind of
making
stuff.
purple ale.
Do we need a beardless dwarf?
You can always
Or
shape
will
that.
like a gnome be okay?
Oh no, it needs to be a beardless dwarf.
He says it needs to be a beardless dwarf.
Oh, good. We just hired you.
I don't think you heard my monologue.
Who's your master?
Never remember.
Oh, he's a leper master.
Alright, I just want to make sure that
Probably the Lord. He's the one with the treasure.
Obviously, the Lord of Waterdeep. Never remember.
Well, Raynar would share the blood of the Lord of Waterdeep.
it's very true.
You'd hope so.
One would hope.
Yeah.
I don't know how genes work in this game, but maybe.
Genes haven't been invented yet.
That's not how that works.
Levi Strauss doesn't. He's not in this world.
Alright, so
And
we,
don't even
we're
mention
gonna have to
Calvin
shave our
Klein.
dwarf.
Alright. Prestidigitation do that?
What, make jeans?
No, make the dwarf.
Shave a dwarf?
That's a good question. Can you shave a dwarf president? I don't think you can shave a dwarf president.
Okay, Google.
I could.
Give me,
Yes.
make me a bald cap for my beard, please.
Yes, but it wouldn't actually be a shaved dwarf. It would be disguised as shaved. Now,
I just like to imagine
would
I
you
football
say-
run with
But
it.
you know,
Like
to
whatever
be
we're
fair, it didn't say that they had to be shaved. Just beard.
would you say to clean the dwarf would be to shave the dwarf?
I would say no.
Instantly clean or soil it.
I would say you could clean its beard, but I don't think you could clean its face of its beard.
Would that count as a harmless sensory effect?
I would say it's harm. It's harmful to take someone's beard.
especially a dwarf.
Oh, definitely a dwarf. Unless you're a rogue. Some of them shave.
I mean, there is a key question, but I wouldn't think to ask it. So but I know it's a key question. It's like trying to not metagame, but it's hard because I know
I mean, I could firebolt the beard.
You can't practice magic on people, remember?
Well, without consent.
Still use.
If he gets permission, he could totally firebolt his face.
If he doesn't give you permission, it's a 3,000 gold fine.
That's true.
Yeah, but we got
If he gets
Well, you
caught.
could just say,
If I
hey,
get
can
caught.
I
If I
practice
get caught.
sparring with... You could
He
just...
is a follower of Orange.
You could use 1,000 of that gold to resurrect my god.
To resurrect my god.
Orin was a gnome rogue. Did he have a beard?
I don't think so. But I'm a dwarf paladin. I just carry on his word. I don't have to be
To
him.
be more like, don't you want to create yourself in the image of your god?
To be a god? That's blasphemy.
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, yes, it is. That's called being a false image.
So the dwarf in our cellar, does it have a beard?
Oh yeah, there's a dwarf in our cellar.
He does have a beard, yes.
So let's I guess we should make a sign.
Actually, better yet, Brad. Hey, Brad. I don't want to yell too loud. Your character that was in my campaign, the dwarf, did it have a beard? Yes, I told you.
Would he give us permission to shave it?
Depends on how much money you give him.
That's a good point.
Well,
Does he get a-
we're using
does he-
it to open a very large vault.
Does he get a cut of the treasure?
A cut, yes.
Love that you guys are already dividing up the money you haven't even seen yet.
Well, we can't give exact
At the end
numbers.
of the day, we'll probably have to die if we don't.
We already promised part of
A
it.
cut of an indie vault is still a cut.
Can you ask how much is in there?
No.
0 divided by 4 is still 0.
There actually is a number, isn't there? It's supposed to be something like 10 million crowns.
You guys don't know.
We don't
It's
know.
a lot.
You know, like the urban legend behind it.
Does the
But
urban legend have like a number?
I know I told you guys at one point. I think it was like $500,000.
Yeah, $500,000.
Yeah.
I mean, my dwarf believes there's $500,000 in there, so he wants a decent share.
We could. I just like to say, I was nice and hurrying things along. I could have wasted like 2 sessions not asking the Stone of Galore any important question, which is totally what Raven would have done. So,
that it was a thing.
like, I deliberately went out of my way so that you would know that I was talking to this.
Sure.
We didn't get to use it, unfortunately.
Speak our candy.
Not yet.
So we just need a beardless dwarf companion. We need some of Raynar's blood.
Or we could just bring him.
We could just bring Raynar. I wonder, ask the stone if anything bad happens if we have the wrong key.
Is there anything bad that happens if we have the wrong key?
That depends
Depends on what.
on if it not opening counts as a bad thing.
He says it depends on if it not opening counts as a bad thing.
I'm gonna go with no.
He said no.
Okay.
He said okay.
Alright. So, let's do this. Why don't we ask Bill where we can get some more ale?
Your cellar. You literally have a dwarf making ale in your cellar.
Well, I think if he's making purple beer, is that going to be the same thing, though?
I'm just saying, if he's making ale, I'm pretty sure the dwarven brewer can make dwarven ale.
Alright.
I'll let you guys just kind of like know that he could make some dwarven ale for you.
Make sure. So let's get a cask of that together.
So we get a cast of dwarven ale.
We know where to find Raven.
Usually.
One of 2 places.
Yeah.
We can ask if Oren's mother would be willing to, in the dying memory of her son, find a beardless dwarf.
How would she know?
Seems really random, but okay.
Oren's mother to do one of the steps
Like,
for us.
we just want to incorporate all the people we've adopted.
Well,
We had the dragon kill the illithid. We have the dwarf like making the ale. Now we need Oren's mother to do something.
He was at one point.
But he did convince that old lady that was his mom, as well as Zolob to be his father. So
So really, he's not an orphan.
I mean, he was until he found people to trick into being his parents.
Technically, he's not biologically an orphan. He is biologically an orphan, but like,
Well, you know,
he's adopted his parents.
yeah, that's how that works.
Amazing character develop if I've ever heard it.
All right, so what are you guys going to plan for next
a
week?
hero
It's
amongst
about
heroes.
9:30.
What a character.
What's the plan going to be for next week?
so
Yes,
we
we're
got the
going
cask of ale together. We're going to go find Raynar.
And we're going to try to be a dwarf into letting us
We
shake.
can probably find a beardless dwarf.
Okay, so that's going to be it for next week.
I do know the easy way around that key, but like, I'm not going to get it.
Out of character, what's your easy way around? Exactly.
So are you going to give my old character a cut of the treasure to shave his beard?
No.
That'll be a last resort.
Maybe it's 50%. I actually started the campaign with you guys. I helped you defeat evil Kinku and so forth.
And you've been in a sweatshop in the cellar ever since.
I've been making beer for you guys.
Which is one of the keys to opening the vault.
You've already given us a key.
Well, I could give you 2 keys.
For another one. Wait, then we'd have to give you a bigger share of the
Their keys was a keg of dwarven ale.
It was a keg. It was a keg from home, which translates to a dwarven keg. It was a beardless companion, which translates to a dwarf without a beard, and it was blood from their master, which translates to anyone with Neverember blood in their veins.
They're gonna murder.
We could just slice his hand.
Ours was a. Ours was a. a beholder eye stalk. It's easy. An animated,
That's why I didn't choose it.
We got like 50 of those.
an animated automaton, and a being from a separate realm.
That is much easier than
We have like all of those already.
See,
We have
I looked through the list and I literally chose ones that I thought could easily be accomplished, but would also make sense to the story.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
And like, so there's one that's like a dragon scale. I'm like, this is too easy. They have a dragon in their attic.
We already have 2
Like,
dragons.
and like an automaton. I'm like, they've already made a deal to get their own automaton. That would be too easy too. So,
Wait, we did? When did we get that?
I mean, it hasn't been arrived to your house yet. But yeah, you made a deal to get your own nimble right.
Can we take it with us now? Bad mage.
You don't have it yet, but you might be able to take it with you.
Only if we get it first.
This was like the equivalent of ignoring all the main quests and doing side quests, and then the main quest just changes because you already have all the prerequisites.
Pretty much.
It's just terrible. You get punished.
So, how many dragons
Listen.
did y'all come across?
They've only come across one dragon their entire adventure.
Tavern.
Oh. Wait, how did you come across the dragon in your tavern?
We persuaded it.
Yeah, they met it out at like a bay nearby.
We went to the bay.
They're not as far along as you guys are.
And if you say certain things, I'll follow you home and kill you. I said that on stream.
Don't spoil stuff for us.
We went there. We tried to persuade it to join us, but it was too big to fit.
But they be enduring.
Our tavern is ginormous.
It's like 2 stories tall.
It's 4.
Thank you for
Well, their
joining
tavern's
us.
4 stories.
We will
So.
have another fun time next time where I will hopefully ask a bunch of stupid questions to the story.
I love the fact that you're the one who attuned.
I know, it's the best thing.
That was the best part of it.
I was just about
like,
to,
I
too.
want to attune to this thing.
Quick question.
To attune to what?
Quick answer.
Stones. Maybe you level
Cannot
up.
metagame.
No.
Okay.
You haven't finished the
I
chapter,
got
so
20
no.
an insight check on that thing. It was fun.
Are we gonna not level up until we finish the save?
Technically, if you guys finish the vault, you'll level up. So anyone who survives the vault, technically will be level 5.
Quiet.
And then we could go kill Xanathar if we want to.
Good thing.
Alright.
Is it a good
gotta do is
idea?
roll high.
Probably not. But if we try,
Yeah, there's white parchment, grasslands, and cobblestone. The other one had snow, desert, water, and tavern, but I thought tavern looked terrible. I really didn't like the water one either. I thought it looked too repetitive. And I really don't see the point in needing desert and snow, seeing as how I literally have parchment and white right here. So I went with the one with 4 instead. My problem with the water one is if your map is water and you draw a boat on it, your boat's now watercolored. That's my only real difficult. You would have to have like boat pieces to put on top of it to make it look good, in my opinion. And so I was just like, eh.
A full pirate campaign. I would do those pieces, and that would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. But I've never had like a water like campaign before, so I've only ever had like this 2 or 3 encounters is on the water.
They come out with this year because I am.
Oh, that's right. I need to go pick up my book.
Water theme. Wow. Like a
It'll be fun. I'm just ready for the next like player option expansion. Hopefully it'll add.
So
Well, have a good day.
See ya.
Get a great new character.
The other stuff is way better than the players.
I mean, I still like some of Player's Handbook stuff.
Right.
Like, personally, I'm not a fan of the Xanathars, like Barbarians. I love Berserker too much. So,
I like the Ancestral Guardian.
yeah. Who?
we were convincing what's his name to make a sorcerer next. I forgot to tell him about the wild
okay.
magic.
The Wild Magic have an even more unpredictable character than Raven.
Hey, I mean that's his playstyle so far.
No, where's my bag? Alright.
Be like, I don't know if you can be good at D&D, but
What do you mean?
I just it's weird that he's died so many times.
Well, no, I mean, his death today wasn't really his fault.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you all were trying to fight the Mind Flayer, so it literally was whoever gets hit by that thing's going down. And if you happen to get hit and fail your save, then you're pretty much dead.
Like, his problem is he died because he was really dumb.
If you liked what you've seen, consider giving us a follow so you'll know the next time we go live. Connect with us on our Facebook and Twitter. Links are located down below. And check out our website, capefeargames.com, for all your gaming needs. Until next time, thanks for watching.